today is Monday. It's nice and early. I think it's like 6:45. I am teaching from 8 until 2, so I have 3 back-to-back classes today. And I thought I would just vlog and take you guys along with me. So I'm wearing this little blouse from Kmart, and my little black slacks are from H&M, and I'm going to be wearing some boots today because it is pouring rain outside. I'm just going to put on a little bit of makeup, a bit of base and a bit of lashes, and we'll get going. I'm going in with my Hollywood Flawless filter and using the viewfinder as a mirror. What also is happening when potassium channels are opening? Nucleus, of course. Cell body. And what do Schwann cells do? Produce the myelin sheath. Occipital. And what is that responsible for? Visual processing, yeah. So I just had my first class. I have another 2. I've got like a 15-minute break, so I'm just having some coconut yogurt because I haven't had any breakfast. And I am just planning my lessons for Wednesday and Friday, which are on eye and ear, and I know nothing about the ear other than stapes and the bones, so I'm just reviewing some of that and making some diagrams and some questions, active recall stuff. And I'm tempted to go and get another coffee before my next class. It was actually a little bit sad because I'm supposed to have 30 kids in my class. Attendance is mandatory. They have to do a quiz while they're here, which counts towards their overall grade, and I had 9 students here. 9 out of 30, which is really sad. So hopefully the next class turnout is better. So I just finished with class number 2, and I was supposed to have 29 and I had 17. So a much better turnout than the first class, but still not perfect. Today was not the day for high-heeled boots. I'm actually doing so much walking, parked kind of far away, but that tutorial was so quiet, like very, very quiet, and I think I had about 10 out of 30 come up to the last one, so not great. Back home now, and I have the urge to bake, and I never have the urge to bake, so I'm trying to take advantage of it. I am making my absolute favorite ever dessert that Leo and I love. Like, it is amazing. So it's just a caramel slice, and we need to do like the base, then the filling, then the topping. Like, you've got to do it in layers. So it's easy, but it just like takes a little while because like you've got to let the layers like bake and sit and cool and whatnot. So for the base, we're doing a cup of flour, half a cup of coconut, half a cup of brown sugar, and 125 grams of butter. Mix that together, put it in a lined pan. While I'm cooking as well, I stopped at like a charity bake sale as I left, and I picked up these little cookies, so I'll go have one. Delicious, homemade, and they have Smarties inside. Press it down nice and firm and pop it in the oven at 200 for about 15 minutes. So I took the base out of the oven probably an hour ago, and I'm just heating up another 125 grams of butter with half a cup of brown sugar. And then once that is all mixed and getting bubbly, I'm just gonna add in a can of condensed milk. Make sure it is not the light version. It's gotta be full thickness condensed milk. So I just added in the condensed milk, and we're gonna wanna stir for maybe like 5 minutes straight, and then just pouring onto our biscuit layer. Can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt. I've just started this book, and it was brought to my attention yesterday actually that the author of this and the really popular book This Is Going to Hurt was made into a series on Binge, which I must watch immediately. So I'm just gonna read some of this and probably start that show. So I just finished the first episode of This Is Going to Hurt, and it was amazing. It was so much better than I expected. It's not like a direct sort of, I guess, remake of the book, and I'm kind of glad because obviously, like, I know the cases in the book, I read the book, but it's so funny and it's just like British and it's like really raw and like the opposite of glamorous. And the medical scenes, like, they actually show you a whole lot more in surgery than like Grey's Anatomy does, for example. So I love it so far. Like, I would give that first episode like a 10 out of 10. Leo just got home, so we're gonna go to the gym. It's currently, what time is it? 6:30. So gonna go to the gym. I think I'm gonna do maybe like an episode worth of the show on the treadmill, and then maybe just like some Pilates style like stretches. I just put on a face mask. It is tea tree or eucalyptus. I'm not sure. It's the green one by Esme Skin Minerals, and you can't even tell that I'm really wearing anything, but it's very sticky, so I'm gonna wash that off soon. I just took off my face mask. I am going in just with retinoid. I use the Grand Active Retinoid 5% in Squalene by The Ordinary, and this is like really affordable. I think it's less than $20. I would use this like 5 nights a week, and then 1 night a week I would use something like hydrating, like hyaluronic acid on a wet base, and then the other night would usually be like a chemical exfoliant, so something like glycolic, or I do have like an overnight AHA BHA serum. But this, and then over the top I'm going to use my Cetaphil moisturizer that I use all the time, and then also a face oil because I'm kind of dry. I use the Tatcha eye cream just because I bought it and I have it. I like it, but I wouldn't repurchase. Luxury face oil by Drunk Elephant. Again, I'm using this because I bought it. I don't recommend this one and I wouldn't be repurchasing it. It smells putrid. It smells really, really bad. And I will forever just be rebuying rosehip oil from the chemist or vitamin E oil and mixing the two. It's like the best face oil in my opinion. Bangers and mash, vegan, so yummy. This is easily in my top 20 foods. I've got my little, ooh, ASMR. Leo's having some Greek leftovers and just some of my supplements. My chocolate slice is all done and all set. And in hindsight, I didn't caramelize the filling as much as I should have. It should be like a darker brown, so probably like leave it on for longer until it changes color. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I am headed on into clinic. It's about 7, and I will bring you along for as much as I can show you. Currently on my lunch break. I just had some soup and I spent the entire morning training a new colleague, which was really fun. He's awesome. And I'm just having a little read. My next patient is due 9 minutes ago. So I just finished up at clinic. We did have a last minute referral, as we often do, an urgent referral, which was for suspect retinal tear. And like in a lot of cases, it was not actually a retinal tear, it was just floaters. But a lot of the time, our urgent referrals are actually not urgent conditions at all. And sometimes vice versa, someone needs to come in urgently and they just don't. And so yeah, it's like finding that balance of like, is it actually an urgent issue? Do they need to be seen urgently? And this patient didn't. They literally just had some floaters in their vision. Flashes and floaters are a sign of retinal tears and retinal detachments, but it is very, very common to have floaters in your vision and have no underlying pathology. So I'm heading off and I'm gonna go home and have a nice long shower and continue reading my book. The World's Ugliest Cheese Board. And this is going to hurt. So it is currently 7:20 and I had an appointment at 6:30 and it was literally like half an hour. If you guys want all of the juicy gossip in depth, make sure you do subscribe to my Patreon. It is only $2. All of the proceeds that I make from Patreon get donated to a women's charity. Currently, the plan is I am editing tomorrow's YouTube video, which is a get ready with me, which will already be uploaded by the time you're watching this. And I'm just having a fit aid. And Leo is currently sorting through his clothes in my office. And that's the pile. And he's just in the gym and he's going to come back and deal with that while I edit my YouTube video. And I'm also going to film a podcast for Patreon. And I need to unload my dishwasher. I'm actually not hungry for dinner yet at all, probably because of the cheese that I ate, but I know Leo was feeling like Indian, and I feel like anything that doesn't require me cooking. So catch up with you guys soon. So it's 9 p.m. and we are just having some pizza. We just ordered Domino's and we are watching the first Spider-Man, which I have never seen. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. And it's like 7:30 in the morning. I struggled to get up today. It was a challenge. It's also like super dreary outside. But I do have a big day today, so I figured I don't know how long this vlog's gonna be. Sorry if it's enormous. Excuse my cold sore cream. But yeah, I'm going to one uni this morning, another uni this afternoon to teach. And then hopefully I'll make it to trivia tonight. So I have just put vitamin C and my daily SPF moisturizer on. Just going in with my magic cream. I find that some makeup can be a bit funny if you've put like SPF or serums underneath. So we'll just see how we go. I'm only gonna use the Flawless filter today, because I wore like a full face last week while I was teaching and it was a disaster. It just like settled in all of my creases and it was not a vibe. So we're going more minimal today. And I'm just like spot concealing with my NARS. And I'm just setting with my Laura Mercier Translucent. I just put on some lashes as well, some mascara, and I'm having the most ugly breakfast of leftover potato and vegetarian sausages and gravy, but it's delicious. This is the fit for today. It's just this little dress. It's probably a bit short actually, but who cares? It's just from H&M and I'm wearing my little lab booties from Kmart because enclosed shoes forever. I have my instant coffee and we're going to head into campus. So I just had a couple of pieces of pizza and I've kind of hit a wall. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm heading over to another university where I'm going to be teaching for this afternoon. It's exercise physiology and sports science kids, and the subject is like a human anatomy cadaver lab. So this week is eye and ear. So I prepped a little bit earlier on that you would have seen some materials, and I'm teaching 2 lab classes. So from 1:30 till 6:30. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. All of this bat poo on my windscreen. My car was clean. Someone sideswiped my car and didn't leave a note, and my car is new and now it has a huge scrape, scratch and dent on it, and I'm really sad. Perfect. Happy Thursday. I have cold sore cream on because story of my life. I finished my book last night, Night Shift Before Christmas by Adam Kay. Amazing. If you haven't read This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay, best book I've ever read. And there's also been made into a series, which is on binge, which I'm also watching. We are going to get croissants / pastries from Christian Jacques at Kangaroo Point, and I'm going to get a coffee, and I also do need to go and pick up my SSRIs and work through some GAMSAT stuff and start a new book. I've decided that I'm going to start The Silent Patient next. dirty chai on oats. And he got a mocha because he's a child.
This actually? Yeah, see? Total Land Cruiser complete. Doesn't look like my double.
I just woke up from my nap and I'm wearing just like all black, my Lululemons, this Kmart cardigan from many years ago, and my little Chanel espadrilles. And I'm going to get a facial at my favorite place, Skin Spa at Ash Grove. And I had like a cleanse and renew facial like 10 days ago, I think. And today I'm having a microdermabrasion and I'm excited. Good morning, it is Friday. I am currently just dialing into a Zoom meeting with one of my professors. I just had a quick coffee and half of yesterday's croissant, and I'm just going through like upcoming projects and some issues that we've been having with flow cytometry. And my lesson for this afternoon is already planned, so that's great. I'm really looking forward to that. I absolutely love teaching. And I'm probably gonna have a break in between this meeting and teaching, and so I'm probably just gonna like read my book and chill. Teaching time! I am just home from teaching. It's like almost 7 p.m. and I showered, did my skincare routine. I'm not using anything other than hyaluronic, niacinamide, and face oils and heavy moisturizing and light cleansing. Nothing harsh, nothing acidic on my face because I did have my microdermabrasion facial yesterday, and I'm also not able to work out today. Not that I would. I had a busy day today because when you sweat, it stings, but I will hopefully go to a Pilates class tomorrow. I'm gonna vote and I'm gonna hang out with my mum. I've put on my comfy, luxurious pajamas. I'm gonna treat myself to watching some of my show, which is This Is Going to Hurt, and continue reading my book. I've got a feeling I might finish it this weekend because I really don't have too much planned. I'm having one of my Life Aids. These ones are lemon and cayenne, and they have turmeric in them. And considering they are that flavor, they're incredibly drinkable. I mean, they're no Sprite, but still pretty good. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. It is such a dreary day outside, but it is voting day. Yay. So I am just wearing my Lululemons as I always am. These ones are navy. And I'm just wearing this little pullover that's actually Leo's that he's never worn, which is Louis Vuitton, which is so comfy. And just my little sneakers. And I'm going to trick myself into thinking that I'm going to work out today. So I actually do work out today. So let's see if that works. I'm just heading out to coffee with my mum, and then we're going to go and vote together. I'm vlogging. My mum got me this nice KitchenAid pot, which was so nice. I'm just making myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to sit down and do a little bit of work on my computer for my PhD. And I'm also going to write up a blog post for my Patreon. I just got these in the mail from Leo's boss, and I also just had a package arrive from Holy Grail. Now, I'm not being paid to say this, but they were sent to me for free, and I literally love Holy Grail. Like, I cannot even emphasize this enough. I do make a small commission if you guys were to buy these with my code. They are super affordable anyway, and I was using them long before they ever reached out to me. So I'm super grateful for them. But if you are in the market for some new lashes, they're so minky and fluffy and better than Lily lashes because they're faux mink, they're Australian, we love it. And I also picked up some fudge from the voting poll from like the nice little church ladies there. And I'm going to start a new book today. I finished The Silent Patient yesterday and I was super disappointed with it. I would not recommend it. I actually really didn't like it. So hopefully the book that I'm reading next, I will enjoy more. Just heading to get all you can eat sushi.
Good morning, happy Sunday. I just woke up and it's like a bit of a reset day. Stripped all the sheets, doing a couple loads of washing, clean the kitchen, and Leah's about to clean up the study and hang some picture frames for me. I've just showered or washed my hair, such an ordeal. And because I had my micro like 4 days ago, so my skin only needs hydration. I'm just gonna do this Booster Mask by SB. Done it before, I do like it. Probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I do like it, so I'm gonna do that one now. Good morning. Do you like the rain? It has not stopped raining in Brisbane lately. This is what I'm reading at the moment, and so far it's grim because it's all true and I knew that it was true. We've all heard it before. I just got my small long black with a dash of oat and it was $5.50, but that's fine, it's totally fine. I'm heading in to get my laser done at a new place. Hopefully it goes well. Okay, the coffee is really good. Probably worth $5.50. Just got back from laser. I was really happy with it actually. The girl was so sweet and I definitely do prefer it to laser clinics where I've been previously going for years. So I'll definitely be back there, and it was a little bit cheaper as well than laser clinics. It was really beautiful. I also just grabbed some groceries and I got changed into some comfy clothes, took the bin out. I'm on my 3rd load of washing out of probably 4 loads, and that included like towels and sheets. So I have to like redo the bedding, and it's just like a big reset day. Pretty chill. It's still so overcast outside. I'm gonna just show you quickly, guys, what my fridge looks like because it's fully stocked for the first time in a long time. So I'm currently dealing with this. My pet peeve is buying cans because I love Sprite. It's like my little fizzy treat, and Leo loves Coke no sugar. And probably like every 3 or 4 weeks, I've got to like buy the big boxes of the soft drink cans, which I don't know, it's nothing, but I'll show you guys what the fridge looks like. So we'll start with the door. It's not overly aesthetic. It's just like sauces and milks and stuff. But I did get these, and I'm sure they're gonna taste disgusting, and I'm sure they're probably just a bit gimmicky because I'm so cynical, but I'm gonna try them anyway. Got like butter. Up here we have like cheese, more sauces, some alcohol. At the top, I always have drinks. We're super big on drinks. These are all Fit Aid. And then we have some cheeky little soft drinks, some tonics. And then here I just sort of put like all of the meals. So we've got like some schnitzel, plant-based schnitzel, some pizza leftovers, 2 pastas, some wraps, and a whole heap of like soups back there and pasta sauces. And then on this level here, we've got like snacks. So I'm obsessed with fruit cups right now. It's crazy. And I have like the ones with jelly in them, and they don't have any gelatin. I've got a couple of chocolates over the back there. Some yogurts. These are my favorite ones. I'm pretty sure these are for babies, but I don't care. And then I've got my cheeses. For my cheese plate, I've got a girlfriend coming over and we're gonna watch some movies, olives and pickles because I love them. And then down here is just my breakfast shelf. So I have like yogurt on 2 shelves, but breakfast, 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 breakfast. And then in here, I've just got some veg. I'm gonna make a salad for lunch. I need to chop up that rock melon because it's a little bit old. And I'm gonna have like mushrooms with the pasta and carrots and cucumber with, I've got some like guacamole dip and salsa and stuff, so that'll be yum. Kitchen is clean. I have the banana bread in the oven and I'm getting ready to start like a cheese charcuterie board. I just whipped up a salad with a vegan schnitzel, a couple of eggs, and like a salad mix and some Caesar salad dressing. I'm just gonna sit and eat this, and then I need to take out the rubbish, and then I can just chill.
Like that's she's still got it, Dad. Dad, can you see the left?
We have Fletcher over for a sleepover, and we're just walking him around the block. It is like 9:30 at night. We're just about to go to bed.
He is the happiest boy, especially on walks. Are you having the best time, Fletch? The best time? Are you having the best time?
That is going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.